First off, it's Charles J. That just in case you ain't heard of me, they told me it was too late. But I promise that I'll be the first to speak. Most of these rappers, they fake. But you can't have your way, this ain't Burkhead. Everybody say they won't be till they see smoke, then they realize they'd rather have turkey meat.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, shout out to my audience. Shout out to those that really rock with me. And yeah, we back in the kitchen. There's a whole lot of goddamn sauce in this pot, man. Let's get to the shit. How good? I say, how good is Regis Prograis? These are questions that must be answered. A lot of shit. I've heard a lot of shit. Seen a lot of shit. Just got to get my thoughts. I've been distracted with a lot of shit, so I had to get back to boxing. Listen, I'm just going to do a little recap. Before I get to Regis, I got to do a little recap. First and foremost, Tim Tszyu. Yeah, you fought Carlos Ocampo, who lost to Fundora, who was stopped by to the body by Earl Spence years ago. Have Carlos Ocampo ever even won a world title? Nope. Anyway, like I said, I just noticed when black fighters fight a fighter that they supposed to beat, even if they knock him out in devastating fashion, he gets no credit. They say shit like he shouldn't even be in the ring with him, which is what I think Carlos Ocampo. I don't think he should have even been in the ring with you, bro. Yeah, you won, bro, but it ain't no spectacular shit. This is my thing. Listen, even if you thought it was just such a spectacular knockout, it's who you knock out, though. You know, motherfuckers think Tim Tszyu is some boogeyman now. This the same motherfucker got dropped by Terrell Goucher. Any of y'all know who that is for you casual motherfuckers? But anyway, Goucher knocked him down, bro, dropped him. And after he knocked him down, Tim became gun shy. Terrell Goucher ain't got half the power that Jermell Charlo possessed. So all you motherfuckers that think Jermell Charlo is worried about a fucking Tim Tszyu, his power to me ain't even more than Brian Castano. Their power is on the same kind of level. He ain't no devastating super knockout. I think Fundora hit harder than Tim Tszyu. It's a lot of shit. That motherfucker that knocked out Fundora hit harder. It's a lot. And Jermell has faced nothing but punchers. Rosario hit hard as shit. And Jermell took flush shots from the same person that stopped Lubin. Yeah, Rosario. I mean, no. He didn't stop Lubin. He stopped Julian J-Rock. Rosario hit hard as shit. So, Jermell been facing devastating punches. So, now Tim Tszyu, I'm just going to tell you, bro. All this hype and all this shit, bro, it's going to come to a halt the day you step in the ring with Jermell Charlo. For one, you got slow feet, bro. For one, you wait for your opponent to stand right in front of you. You aggressive counterpuncher. Like I said, bro, I've seen you get dropped. I've seen you look very chinny, bro. And Jermell Charlo is the most devastating puncher. It's a lot of punches at 154. Jermell Charlo is the most devastating puncher at 154, bro. And he gonna time you, bro. He gonna box you and let you walk right into that shit. Same way he fought Castano in the second fight. He gonna let you walk right into that shit. So I'm just letting you know, yeah. And also, fans get delusional at times. Look at who he's fighting, bro. I will never stop bringing this up, bro. Tony Harrison. I am so disappointed. Tony Harrison came into that fight like, he looked like he threw the fucking fight. Tony Harrison never threw a hard right hand. He threw a fucking jab the whole fight. Tony Harrison never threw a hard right hand, ever, throughout the whole fight. Tony looked like he was ready to lose when he came in the ring. But when you look at the build-up, Tony Harrison talked like he was the old Tony Harrison, and he was finna box the shit out of him and put a hurting on him. Tony Harrison got in that ring and only threw jabs. So it's only so much credit I could give you, bro. You ain't been facing punchers. You finna face somebody that can box and punch. You already struggle with boxers, bro. So I'm just telling you can't fuck with Jermell, bro. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Jermell may have a tougher fight with Fundora than a Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu got short arms. He there to get hit. Jermell got the reach advantage. His jab gonna be in your face, bro. I'm just telling you, a left hook waiting to happen. You a left hook waiting. That motherfucking move, when he hit Castano with that left hook, and that motherfucker did the Dougie and the South Side, do the South Side, the South Side. That motherfucker did all kind of dances, bro. He gonna clip you. It's guaranteed Jamel gonna clip you. And another thing nobody talks about, Jamel Cholo got one of the most granite chins in boxing. So all you because, and the reason why I'm talking, so the WBO has mandated that Jamel Cholo gotta fight Castano in September. Let me tell you something, bro. I don't give a fuck about no tune-up. Jamel Cholo can jump off his couch and beat the shit out you, bro. You talking, Jamel Cholo is the #1 pound for pound fighter in boxing right now. You motherfuckers better put a little bit more goddamn respect on his name. You know, let me quit, bro. Yeah, I know you the son of Costa Zoo and all that shit, and Costa Zoo got that. His claim to fame was that knockout over Zab Judah. I know you. That's how you just looking for a black fighter to get fame off, bro. That's really all you doing, bro. You trying to have your Costa Zoo moment when he stopped Zab Judah, and you want to have your same moment. You just looking for a black fighter to shine off. But I'm telling you, bro, you're getting stopped. It guaranteed. And another thing, I think you on that shit. Yeah, I just thought I'd point that out there. Yeah, I think you fucking with that shit. I'm looking at how your body transforming. Every way in, you look more and more ripped, bro. Yeah, you on some Pacquiao shit. But anyway, so Jamel, be careful with that shit. It's a lot at stake, and Australia got a lot of money behind Tim Tszyu. They got a lot of money behind them, bro. And they are hell-bent on him being the next great Australian fighter. So this is a very racial fight, and and all Americans will go for Tim Tszyu, just like they did for Fatback Fury when he fought Wilder. They cheered for Fury in Vegas. They booed Wilder in his own country. Same way they're gonna do Jamel. I'm just letting you know. So all you motherfuckers that's talking this shit, bro, keep that same motherfucking energy. Listen, let me get off this shit. Jamel Cholo just don't get enough respect. It just pisses me off. He don't get no respect in boxing. Jamel Cholo gets no respect in boxing. He ain't on your pound for pound list. He just get no respect. So at this point, and he's fought everybody. He ain't duck no smoke. He fights everybody. So I just think the disrespect for Jamel Cholo is just crazy. Okay, Risaline. You know, I said I was through fucking with you when I heard your last interview. I told you I'm through fighting for you, memo. I said all that shit because you said a lot of monkey shit. And then you said you'd rather fight in a way because it'd be an explosive fight. And you said you really don't care to fight Cool Boy no more because you want to fight anyway. And it'll make your name hotter. And you said that Cool Boy just gonna run. Let me tell you what you did, bro. You fought sometime. And also I got you winning this fight. I thought you won. But it just wasn't a good performance. You won though. But listen, bro, For one, I hate when black fighters are stronger than the other fighter, but they still let them move them around. Why was you letting him walk you down? For one, you was the bigger puncher. You was the stronger fighter. But you was backing up and you was doing too much movement at times. And that sloppy ass left hook that you depend on so much, bro, you just couldn't land it. I just wish you had made more adjustments. Your jab wasn't shit. I still think you won because I think you just landed more clean punches, but the fact that you let him walk you down, that was very shocking to me. Because you supposed to be a dog, you supposed to be a fighter. You love to fight, right? Well, you let him walk you down. So I just think that was a very, it wasn't a good showing. Also, you in Australia, bro. I don't know what the fuck you thought you was doing by thinking you finna outbox and just move around and them Australians finna give you the win, bro. That's not finna happen. So you should have been just as aggressive towards that white boy as you was towards Cool Boy. So now I don't feel bad about you getting robbed. And I know ain't nobody gonna talk about it, but you definitely got robbed. Yeah, I think you got robbed. But nobody cares when the black fighter get robbed. On to the next. Who else? Yeah, I think that about covers all the lead up. Yeah, Tim Tszyu ain't shit. Risaline got robbed, but nobody cares. Okay, Regis Prograis. Let's get to you. I thought you won. Yes, it was close. How good is Regis Prograis? Regis Prograis is good as he's always been. See, the problem with Regis Prograis, he going through what most black fighters go through. See, I'm gonna tell you who. Let me just name all the fighters because I'm gonna say this about Regis Pro. He's a very good fighter, but he's not a special fighter. I'm gonna tell you the special fighters in boxing. Tank Shakur, Devin Haney, Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford. I'm finna add this name, and a lot of people may disagree. Gary Russell Jr. is special. That's another. Wilder special. Both Charlos are special. Demetrius Andrade special. Even up in 8, he's special, bro. These are special fight. Some of the special fighters in boxing. Xander Zayas got potential to be special. Definitely got it. I just want to see a little more from him. Xander Zayas got some shit. I think David Morrell can be special. He got some special shit inside him. There's a couple of them, bro. I think Usyk is very good, maybe even a great fighter, but he ain't special to me. I think Bivol is very good, very disciplined, but not special. It's very few fighters in boxing that's special. So Regis Prograis, he's kind of in the category like that. Kind of what Bivol is in his division. Bivol is a dominant fighter, but he's not a special fighter. He can be beat, bro. He's just a textbook fighter. So what I'm saying is he's dominant in his division, kind of like how Regis is. At 140, Regis is who he is, bro. My predictions haven't changed. Like I said, I think he slightly won that Josh Taylor fight. If they was to rematch, it'd be another close fight. And if it was over here in the States, I think Regis would get the decision. I'm not even finna mention T.O. I got nothing else to say about, so I'm not finna talk about what T.O. would do with Regis. But anyway, I think Regis just as good as I always said he was. Honor Barboza, I favor Regis in that fight. I think he beats Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez leave his shit open too much, and he will get cracked. And also, I think Regis Prograis and Matias are the two hardest punchers at 140. And I might favor Regis as the harder puncher. So I think he would stop Jose Ramirez because Jose Ramirez is just too aggressive, and he's gonna leave himself open. The fight, to me, is Matias. Because Matias got faster hands, but the thing about it, Matias don't use the ring like this fighter he just fought. Matias gonna be there to get hit, and I just think Regis can clip him. I've seen Matias hurt very badly by lesser punch. I think Regis can win that fight. I favor Regis, but he gonna get hit with some shit. But I think Regis gonna get Matias don't have the kind of footwork that the fight. Let me tell you something. Also, I want to say because I don't change my energy. I've always said that I favor Devin to be. I think Devin could beat Regis even before this fight. But I said he better watch out for them shots though. He better watch out for them sledgehammer punches because Regis can stop anybody at 140. But I said I think Devin can beat him because of the feet. Because of the feet, the jab, the ring IQ, and the movement. Regis Prograis' biggest flaw is his feet are flat-footed. I've been saying this. His feet are flat-footed, bro. And he got decent hand speed, but his hands are not very fast. His feet are very slow, but he's heavy-handed as shit. And if you let him corner you out, he can hurt you, bro, badly. And he can get you up out of there. But I said that I favor Devin to beat him. And Devin might even get dropped in that fight. I said I see Devin definitely getting clipped. But I said I think Devin can outbox him. I even said I think Tank could get him. With the ring IQ and also the power, Regis will have to respect him. Because I think Tank, out of all the fighters from 135 to 140, I think Matias could clip Regis. But I think Tank could stop Regis too, though. Tank got the power to stop anybody at 140. So, like I said, when it comes to Devin, Tank, and Shakur, bro, they just special fighters. I think they just on another level. And they all possess different shit. Some people think Tank better than all of them. Some people think Shakur better than all of them. Some people think Devin better than. But those three fighters are special fighters. And I think they just a level ahead of Regis. So, let me say this about the fight. Saying what I said about his feet, bro. Let me tell you something about matchmakers, bro. That was the worst style you could have ever put in there with Regis for a hometown fight. They were supposed to put some Slovak fighter with slow feet, but a puncher, and he have a wall with him and knock him. That was the kind of style you was supposed to put in there and give the crowd a fan-friendly fight. You wasn't supposed to put no fighter that's going to move. And I'm going to tell you another thing about the fighter he fought. I can't remember his name. That motherfucker, and he didn't want to fight also. So he didn't want to engage much, and he wanted to make Regis look bad. That was his focus. Also, and also he felt the power of Regis, and he didn't want to feel that shit no more. And that was in the first round. Regis caught him with an overhand left. But that was a terrible style because Regis got slow feet. Not only that, this is what made the style so horrible for Regis to fight him. The man had good feet work. Not only that, but he had faster. He wasn't a better fighter, and he didn't win the fight. But he had things that give Regis problems. Fast feet. He had faster hands, and this is what topped the icing on the motherfucking cake. That motherfucker had more than respectable power. I saw him hit Regis in the second round, and out of any fighter that ever fought, I think that was the hardest punch he been hit with. And Regis, that's why he was so hit. A lot of the hesitancy and all those feints and not punching, he didn't want to get countered because he knew this dude got faster hands than me, and that motherfucker hit hard, and I don't want to get clipped in front of my hometown crowd. So the power made him second guess himself. That motherfucker he fought got power. That motherfucker hit hard as shit. So it was a terrible stylistic match. But also to Regis Prograis don't have a good jab. He tried to double. You just kept fighting too much with the jab rather than just you power with it too much instead of throwing that jab. And you waited too late. The key to the fight, you waited too late to go to the body. You waited entirely too late to go to the body. You waited to about the 7th round before you started going to the body. You could have warmed down early. I think you're a very good fighter. And I think you possibly are the best at 140. Because you might beat Devin. One more difference I'm gonna point out. Everybody said Josh Taylor went shit after the Jack Catterall fight. He coming off a terrible performance. But when T.O. beat him, T.O. was the shit. But Josh Taylor came off a terrible performance where he lost to Jack Catterall. Check this out. Regis Prograis coming off a performance where everybody's saying he was terrible. But if Devin go in there in the next fight and beat him, they ain't gonna give Devin. They gonna say Devin saw weaknesses and he saw food in Regis, and it ain't gonna be the credit that T.O. got for beating Josh Taylor. That's just another thing I wanted to point out. But Regis Prograis, in my opinion, he's still one of the best fighters at 140. But I'm just going to say this. That Josh Taylor fight, in my opinion, it took a lot of confidence out of Regis. And even though he think he won and all, it showed flaws in his game. Because he thought he was much better than Josh. And he realized, I'm kind of on this level. Because before the Josh Taylor fight, Regis was talking about moving up and fighting Bud and Spence and going for undisputed. His confidence was that ever since that Josh Taylor fight, Regis don't talk about moving up and fighting Bud or Spence no more. He ain't talking about moving up to 147 and fighting Boots or Conor Bent. He don't think he on that level, bro. I'm just going to tell you because I think a lot of his confidence. Regis is just a good-ass fighter that I'm happy he made it. He one of them good motherfuckers in the hood that knocked out motherfuckers, but he's not technically sound. He don't have a good enough jab, and his feet are slow. His feet are very flat-footed. A fighter with good footwork will always give Regis problems. But what keeps him in the game is his power and his grit, and the fact that he can take a punch and he can dish one out. Regis is just a good fighter, but he's not a special fighter. So, and I think he know that, like I said, Regis, in my opinion, because he's big enough to make one, he should have moved up to 147 2 years ago. But like I said, I just don't think he has the confidence in competing with the 147 pounders. That's why he waiting on Devin to move up. He want Ryan to move up, Tank to move up, and he want the 135, 140 pounders because I think he got better action because they smaller guys and the welterweight guys are bigger guys, bigger punchers, and can move too. So I think he good. And another thing I'm gonna say, the sad thing about it, Regis is a fan-friendly fighter. The commentators, for one, that they had a lot to do with why people are saying what they say. The commentators, you would have thought Regis Prograis was fighting in a whole nother country. The way they just shitted on him and tried to act like the fight was just a tooth and nail, and how they just shitted on him through the whole commentating. Chris Mannix, when he grabbed the mic, listen, and another thing, I wish black fighters just started being a little more, stop being so fucking respectful to these bitch ass reporters. Stop being so respectful to these motherfuckers. And when you said, that honest ass shit you said, when you said, he probably did knock me down, now that I look at it, it could have been called a knock. Stop, you want to be liked too much, bro. You'll never be liked, bro. You're a black fighter. So, you know, you won't be liked by these reporters and shit, bro. So, all that honest shit and just, like I said, bro, the zone, bro, all the commentating, bro, it wasn't for you. They wasn't for you. So, and you know another thing, Regis Prograis, he a fan-friendly fighter, but black fans don't really fuck with him. Now, he don't really got a big support system. And shout out to New Orleans, though, because that's one thing about New Orleans. New Orleans do support their own, so shout out to that. But I'm talking about just black fans all across the country. They don't really fuck with Regis. I don't see no Regis, but guess what? As soon as he have a performance that ain't so good, everybody got something to say. I done seen so many channels never talk about Regis, but soon as he have a performance that, oh, he don't look as good as he normally do, now everybody want to talk about you. They ain't had nothing to say about you, bro. Through all these wins, when you beat that Cepeda dude, nobody had nothing to say. But soon as you have a performance that ain't your best, everybody got something to say. So, like I said, he ain't got no black support. Black folks don't really fuck with Regis like that. So, and I know you want the Ryan fight, and you want to be a star, and you want a big fight, and all that stuff, bro. But just keep training, bro. Be who you are. Just continue to fight the best, and just continue to be great. I wish you the best. Like I said, just because you're not a special fighter don't mean I don't rock with you. A lot of times, us as content creators, us as fans, we just want to look for one fighter that's the best of the best. And no, I love boxing, bro. I can appreciate Regis as a fighter because he's a very good fighter. So this is 903 Boxing. I am your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.